Welcome back to The Quiet Mind, where the mind is calm. As usual, if you can, give yourself a quiet space. Avoid noise, put on your headphones, and let's slow down together. Today we're going to talk about trust and appreciation. In this life, when you live as someone who is wholehearted, you often end up suffering a lot. Why do I say that? Because when you are not wholehearted, there's actually nothing to suffer from. You don't really lose anything. But if you are a wholehearted person, if you are kind, if you are someone who is willing to give, willing to help, or willing to listen, there will be moments when you feel soft-hearted, disappointed, or slightly discouraged about the relationships around you. I often tell my brothers this: if we live carelessly, recklessly, there's nothing to be sad about. But when we try to live beautifully, when we try to please others, when we live according to other people's emotions, we end up feeling sad very often, especially if you are someone who knows how to think for others, knows how to work, knows how to listen, or is simply a good-hearted person. How do we escape this mindset? I'm sure many of you listening right now are like me. You work with all your heart. You love with all your heart. You play wholeheartedly as well. And because of that, when we speak honestly, we often get taken advantage of. So how do we live an optimistic life while still remaining a good person? Does that mean being a good person is wrong? Does it mean being wholehearted is wrong? No, it's not like that. After being taken advantage of many times, I used to think very simply, if I give my all, people will treat me well. But that's not always true. It's very hit or miss. The same goes for work. You think, if I treat my employees well, give them the best benefits, they will treat me well in return. But again, it's hit or miss. The same goes for friendships. You think, if I'm always there for my friends, they'll treat me well. You lend money easily, help enthusiastically, give your all. And in business too. You give your employees everything. You give wholeheartedly. But will you definitely receive the same in return? Not necessarily. I'm sure many of you resonate with this because, honestly, about 90% of us are good people. We've all given something, and we've all felt like someone was taking advantage of us. So how do we get out of this mindset? It comes down to two key words: trust and appreciation. Think about every relationship in your life. I will be friends with you when I trust you. I will love you when I trust you. Employees work together based on trust. Partners work together based on trust. I work with you because I trust you. So when do I stop loving you? When do I stop working with you? When do I stop being your friend? When I stop trusting you, usually because I feel deceived too many times. So the first thing to escape this mindset is this: we should only be kind and wholehearted with people we feel are honest. If there is no honesty, stop. We all only have 24 hours in a day. So why do some people live such meaningful lives while others seem to waste so much time? It's not about intelligence. It's not about who is better than whom. It's about choice. I choose to do things I believe I can succeed in. I choose to do things I believe create value. I choose things that feel right for me. I love someone because I believe I can trust them, or they trust me, and we believe we can go somewhere better together. The same applies to work, to friendships, to family. When trust is gone, everything ends. When trust exists, things continue. So my first principle is this: give your wholeheartedness to people you trust. And when trust is gone, stop giving and accept letting go. Do you get this idea? Let me tell you a story. When I first started my business, I was very lonely. It was just me and my girlfriend. I worked nonstop. I didn't socialize, didn't network, didn't go out. I dreamed of one day no longer being lonely, of being surrounded by many friends. Then I started making money. I had income, assets, a bit of glow, so to speak. Suddenly, many people surrounded me. People admired me, wanted to be my friend, wanted to connect, wanted to praise me. There was a time when I felt like I had so many amazing relationships, but after experiencing it for a while, I realized they didn't come to me with sincerity. They didn't come because of my core values. They came because of what they needed. We drank, we met, we socialized, but over time, I felt there was no trust, no real value in those relationships. And I asked myself, What is this even for? When you learn to filter relationships and place your wholeheartedness only where trust exists, you save a tremendous amount of time. You save opportunity cost. You save energy. What happens when you trust someone who disappoints you? You feel drained. You feel discouraged. You feel like giving up. Have you ever lost faith in people? I have. I once felt like everywhere I went, I was being taken advantage of. But once I understood this principle, only spending time on people I can truly trust, everything felt much lighter. And this applies to all relationships, not just friendships or social connections. There's another important point I want to share. Sometimes when trust is broken, it's not because of them, it's because of us. Sometimes I lost trust in employees or friends because I was too giving, because I was too easygoing, because I joked too much. When you joke too much with employees, they may treat you like a peer. When you joke too much with younger ones, they may treat you like a friend. The distance of respect disappears, and that opens the door for people to cross boundaries. That too destroys trust. Now let's talk about appreciation. Which relationships should you keep? Which ones should you invest time in? Which things should you do? Simply this: the things and people you truly appreciate and who appreciate you in return. What I'm sharing today isn't complicated theory, it's simple, but difficult to practice. Because by nature, we are wholehearted people. If you understand this, your life will be filled with better choices, more meaningful actions, a more optimistic and beautiful life, because your time and energy are focused on what truly deserves them. People you trust, people who trust you, things that are honest with you, things that appreciate you. Everything else, let it go. We all have 24 hours a day. Why do some people seem to have time for what they love? Because they focus on what they find worthy. Why do some people feel lost, stuck in repeated relationships that go nowhere? Because when things get difficult, very few people actually stay. Have you ever asked yourself, out of 100 friends, how many would show up when I'm in trouble? Out of all those relationships, who would stay when things fall apart? When you're sick, when you lose your status, your income, your glow, who remains? I used to believe having many relationships would help my career. I was wrong. When trouble comes, the one who can truly solve your problems is you. Advice is helpful, encouragement is comforting, but the final decision is always yours. The more you expect from relationships that aren't trustworthy or worthy, the more disappointed you become. When I adopted this principle, life became easier. I still respect people, I still appreciate them, but I don't give my time easily anymore. I focus on relationships built on trust and appreciation. Each of us is unique. We all have value to the right place, the right people. We have the right to choose our relationships. We have the right to choose who we love. We have the right to choose our opportunities. No one forces us. And when you take control like that, life becomes lighter, calmer, more peaceful. Today's podcast isn't about knowledge. It's simply a sharing with two hopes: that you choose better relationships and that you suffer less. Life is already full with work, family, responsibilities, and things we love. Don't spend too much energy on distrust and disrespect. Choose what fits you. Choose what values you, because you are unique and you deserve that. That's all for today's podcast. Thank you for listening. I hope in some way it helped you relax and feel lighter. See you next time.